Welcome to JHL Cinema Clash. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about big games that ultimately became live action movies and series. Let's kick it off.
Well, I'll start off the list with probably the most recent series, right, that we've watched, and I think all of us have watched it, The Last of Us.
I thought it was good. The thing is like for me, I didn't know much about the game. And I'm not really big on like horror or shit that has to do with zombies. So it's very hard for me to sit through that entire series. But as far as production go and storytelling, it's I won't deny that it's actually good.
No, it is. And if you would have played the game, you probably would have caught up more, like understood it a little bit more. Because the game is a tough ass game. I didn't like the girl that played it that much. She looked a little weird, but out of that, the whole series was dope as fuck. She looked weird. She looked like one of the zombies out of nowhere.
So I'm not gonna lie. What I did like about the adaptation, season 1 is literally the first game.
Yeah,
And then season 2 is kind of the second game. I did fall off of it on season 2. Just because I just felt like it was starting to become repetitive. And since I played the game, right, and to Jay's point, I wasn't a fan of Ellie. Now, Pedro Pascal played an amazing part, and then I enjoyed the zombies, how they look, the creepers, and all of those are amazing, right?
Yeah. It was good. Like,
yeah, it was definitely good.
So I really think it was good to make the show. You said because sometimes you could have a major flop, and I feel like they didn't flop with that at all.
Yeah, definitely didn't flop. That series, I don't care what Laz say, that series did not flop for sure.
I didn't say it flopped.
Yeah, but you said you didn't like it because you're a bitch.
I just never really got into into like.
Listen, for the people that watch us, we all know already that Laz is a little bit afraid of the dark. He's scared of movies. That has to do with shit like that. So
I got a nightlight by my bed, just so y'all know.
So the next one up that I'm gonna mention here is also a TV show, Halo, and that one's I think is on Netflix now, if I'm not mistaken. It's on a few different streaming services. What do you think about that one? Was it a good investment to kind of go from a video game to a live action show, or do you think it should have been a movie?
I could have lived without it. Completely without it. I didn't fall for it at all.
Well, you're also a PlayStation guy.
I was about to say, that's an Xbox game, and Xbox sucks.
That game was killer, bro. When that game first came out, which, by the way, they've announced that game now is coming to PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
But when that game first came out, it was the first time I truly got to play online against other people. And it's where my rage online started, where I'm like, sit your ass down, bitch.
but once again, so that means the game was good. But how did you think about the series?
The series was actually very good. And to answer Hyro's question, I think that it coming as a series versus a movie was a better call, just simply because Halo's storyline is so extensive. And there's really not one particular story you can pick from it that would make sense to do it as a movie versus doing it as a series where you can do season 1, season 2, and then kind of do what Hyro was saying with The Last of Us, where you can do it in, basically each iteration of the game. That to me makes more sense. And I'm going to tell you right now, the production of that series is very fucking good, bro. There's
I'm probably
no
gonna have
part
to look
of that.
into it then more.
The action is good.
The show wasn't bad.
I can't remember the actor's name.
So that's one thing that we do say, and I say a lot, when they have a certain character, let's say, and they decide to go with the route of the shows, I feel like they play it more safe because they have more leeway. If the episode 1 didn't work, probably episode 2 do. But when it comes to movies, if it didn't work out the first one, no one's gonna go see the second one. That's for sure.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's definitely true.
I thought it was a good series, and I think that now something Heido said that I'm not gonna lie. Same thing happened with me. I have not like I got halfway through season 1, and for whatever reason, I don't know. I just stopped watching it. It wasn't because it was bad.
What's wrong with you? Do you know how to finish? Like,
all right. So I'm gonna give one that's been an old movie plus a recent movie, Mortal Kombat. The games were fire back in the day. I remember. So I haven't played Mortal Kombat since I was a kid, but I remember Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. That's just showing my age. In Super Nintendo and Sega,
Yep.
and they were fire. But the Mortal Kombat for that day and age, right?
That era,
Not
yep.
this one that's coming out now. That's came out now. Those first ones were fucking fire.
Yes, they
Those
were.
shits were badass. Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun. That shit was
Yeah,
fire
Nah,
as fuck.
It
I
was.
love that. I love the that theme song. The fighting was fire. That CGI for that time was
it
fire.
was really good. Except
And
the lady
then-
with the 4 hands. It was weird.
Yeah. Goro.
She can get a lot of things done. I'll tell you that.
Well, because there was the guy and then there was the lady
Yeah,
version of him.
the
Yeah.
girl. Yeah,
I'll be
I don't
honest,
know the Goro. I know the guy.
Yeah.
Goro.
I liked the game. I liked the game and I liked the movie. Now, I wasn't even that good at the game. That's one thing. I was everybody's punching bag. But now when it came down to the movie, I totally loved that shit. So they did not flop with that. But the one that came out now, recently, the first one, good movie. It was actually
was.
good. I
Me
liked it.
too.
The second one, I feel like it flopped a little. I felt like
I haven't even watched
it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was down the middle.
So to me, it was the thing is the fighting was okay. The CGI was good. I just felt the storyline there was none. It was like, yo, you trying to fight in this Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So I felt
All
like
right,
it was
everybody
See
more
you
went
on
in.
Thursday.
it was more like an arena, type like let's meet up at the arena, let's see who's the top dog.
To me,
You
it
know
was
that-
just weird.
That movie prompted me to think about Killer Instinct. That would be a good game to bring back as a
That was a dope ass
or to
game too.
introduce as a live action. Because I love that game, bro. Killer Instinct was one of my favorite games of all time, man.
Yep.
So next one on the list. This is an old movie, right? And there's no, I haven't seen no new, like news around this game or movie. But since it was an iconic movie growing up for us and a iconic game, I fucking lost my train of thought. Tomb Raider.
Perfect. I used to love the game. I liked the movie. What was her name again that used to play the movie?
Angelina Jolie.
She fit.
She was a badass.
So she fit that part so perfect.
She did.
It was that part. There's certain actors that they're meant for that character. She was one of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was her for sure.
She looked identical to that 2D character.
Yeah, that square character.
Yeah,
that for sure. And the movie was good. Also, the movie had great action. The
I
way
thought
she,
so too.
yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence would be a good recast for that role.
She
Good.
would. She definitely would. I can see her playing Lara Croft.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That I mentioned it because I know there's no news of it coming out, but to Jay's point, I thought the movies were dope. It kind of had that like National Treasure vibe where it was like an adventure. You were on an adventure with the bitch going to get like a different treasure and shit like that.
Yep.
To me, that shit was dope. And she used to fight with the 2 guns. Bang, 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 bang. That shit was fire, bro.
and them games were difficult too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
She was the adult version of Dora the Explorer.
Cabrón. That's a good one.
All right. For the next one would be Street Fighter. I know we have the old movie, which was fire, with my boy John Claude Van Damme.
Yep.
And then we have The one
The
coming out that's coming out now with 50 Cent as Bulldog. I mean, I could see him. Just off the little clip that they showed, he definitely fits the part. Um, Off the trailer, I'm excited to watch it. I thought that was a great movie back in the day in 1996, I think it came out.
Which we did a
Um,
video on the trailer, by the way.
yes, we did.
we did, and I'm excited to watch it. It's one of Again, I'm gonna show my age. I'm not talking about Street Fighter 15 that we're on or whatever. I'm talking about Street Fighter 1 where you beat the shit out the car until it exploded. I mean, that game was iconic. I played that shit. I beat it so many times with so many different characters. Ryu's still one of my favorite characters of all video games. Ken is just a copycat. You heard it here first. And
Nah,
yeah,
but
I liked it.
the movie was good. The game was badass. The game was top tier. The movie, what happened with that movie for its era, it was good, but they were facing Mortal Kombat, and having those two added, Mortal Kombat shined way more than Street Fighter. Street Fighter was a great movie if Mortal Kombat never came out, but having that Mortal Kombat movie against Street Fighter, it was in its shadows. Now, to the recent ones that are gonna come out, Mortal Kombat already has its place. Now we can see if Street Fighter could overpass, because by just looking at the trailer, it looks amazing. So it could actually be a movie that could outclass and outshine Mortal Kombat this time.
I think they will. Honestly, I think that Mortal Kombat had his opportunity to shine with this second one, and they just dropped the ball. It's weird. It almost seems like it's different studios that undergo these remakes, and because you see such a drastic change from the first one to the second, and you're like, is this the same people that did the last one?
Well, remember, it's most of the time what happens is they change directors, not really the production
Okay.
person, like
That makes
the
sense.
like
Yeah.
Fox or whatever made it, Sony, whatever. But they change directors, so the director has a different like view on what this should look like. It's why you see some drastic, and to your point, there is sometimes where they change like the production companies and they move to a different one, and that one doesn't do it justice.
So what probably happened to this with Mortal Kombat, going back to, I know we're talking about Street Fighter. The first movie, if we actually look at it, it's more based on the story of Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So that's what gave it its boost. This one is more dedicated to Johnny Cage. How is he becoming one of the fighters? Did I say his name right?
Yeah, Johnny
Yeah,
Cage.
okay. Yeah. So probably that storyline failed. The first one was good. But like I said,
Yeah, that
going back
fight
to
scene in the forest was crazy, bro.
yeah,
When he
top
throws
tier.
that shit, and that shit is just crazy, bro.
Curving everywhere.
Get over here.
Here's the crazy thing about that. Johnny Cage was meant to be a parody character for Mortal Kombat because they wanted Jean-Claude Van Damme to come out in their movie, and he said no. So they created Johnny Cage. If you look at his original outfit, he always without a shirt and like those
Yeah.
fighting pants, and then he does the iconic split with the punch in the dick. That's all from Bloodsport. The next one, I think we all played this racing game as a kid, right? Or even older, because there's a few variations of it. I'm not sure if you both watched the movie, but Gran Turismo.
I watched it. I wasn't a
Fire.
fan of it, but I loved the game.
Really? You didn't like the
I didn't
movie?
like it.
Interesting. I
The
thought it was
game,
good.
on the other hand,
Oh, the game was fire. The game
Yeah.
was
OP,
amazing.
bro. It was one
Yeah,
of those
the
games
game
where
was-
you could build your car, bro. Touch.
Yeah. One of the first ones you can do that shit.
Yeah, the game was fire. Now the movie, I'll give it a 7. It wasn't like top tier movie or nothing like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
okay.
It's not that I'm giving it a 10, but I thought it
Okay.
was a good movie. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
decent
yeah.
movie. So on to the next one, because Laz didn't like Gran Turismo. Now I don't know if Laz ever played this game, but I know for damn sure Jay played this game, and I've played the game, and I'm interested to see what he thought about the movies. Uncharted,
No me suena.
Uncharted with what's
Nah,
his name?
I gotta look it up.
Something Drake.
Search it up. Search it up.
I think Jay don't even know which one I'm talking about.
I'm gonna search it up too. Uncharted.
No, I know for a
see.
fact. I know for a fact
See.
Jay played that game.
That's the one that comes, and then it is Spider-Man. Ahora mismo, I'm playing Spider-Man.
Yep, Tom Holland plays.
Yeah, and you know what? It's that like last said no me confundió, but that was a good movie. But
I thought it was a decent movie.
Wait, hold on. Is this the movie where Tom Holland plays? No, I'm tripping. That's not it. Never mind.
No, he's like an adventurer.
He's an adventure.
It's literally.
I've
like
seen
Tomb
the
Raider
trailer, but I
type
never
shit.
watched the movie.
It's good, bro.
It's good.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a big fan of adventure movies. Anything that's like that they gotta go look for gold or shit like that, and they're trying to do puzzles and shit just to get to where they need to be. I'm all for it. Like National Treasure with Nicolas Cage, even though Jay don't like him. I
That
love
was a
those
good
movies.
movie.
Those movies were good. So I was a fan of Uncharted. The movie and the actual game was far.
Yeah, both of them were good, and that was like we were saying, it was a movie that it looked good on screen. So.
Yeah, for sure. I thought it definitely was good. The only thing they had Mark Wahlberg playing the old guy that comes out, and he's actually like old in the.
Yeah, I was about to say he's supposed to be older.
Mm-hmm. Not like old where he's walking with a cane, but he's definitely supposed to be old.
Like Nicolas Cage old, he should have been.
He's been on
like
he's been on a miss lately because that plane movie that he did, that shit was trash, bro.
Which one? Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, that movie he did where he's on a plane and he's a killer, straight dookie. Tubi movie. I swear, bro.
So I'm gonna this next one I'm kind of interested to see again what you guys think. Resident Evil, and I know y'all probably played. I don't know if Laz played the game. I know for a fact that you played.
You played it, Laz? You wasn't scared to play it?
I had a big brother. Oh. Sound like Nate Diaz, though. I had a big brother.
Nah, so the games from the first game was dope all the way. Yeah, all the games were dope. The Resident Evil movies now, some hit, some didn't. There were some good ones and some bad ones.
The first few were good, and then after that, they went on this rampage of like unbelievable shit that I was like, nah.
Yeah, they're doing like a reboot now. Which
That's what it means.
Yeah. The thing is, I felt like Leon played a big part of Resident Evil, and they geared the movie more towards the girl in the movie in the game, because you were able to play two different characters, which is dope. I thought that was always dope, and they had their own path to like the end of the game
to meet up to each other.
Yeah. So
you get to beat the game 2 times.
To me, Leon was always dope. Leon's story was dope, and I thought he played a bigger part. But I don't know why they went with only the girl. I felt like it was just the girl that was the one that was doing the part and shit. And that's not correct. Remember this nigga stopped like 17 times. True.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we gotta do at least
So good. 5 minutos.
Well, remember he stopped also to talk to his wife, Bobby. That's another 5 minutes there. At least another 10 minutes.
Yeah. With that said, Heido, the movies were good, but I am super excited to see the one that they do now, because you can tell it's a whole different story, it's a whole different reboot. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, go look at it. It looks dope as fuck, and I'm excited to see that movie.
Well, I just hope that it's not a miss to your guys' points. Those first two, even though it was the girls' point of view, it was dope, right? And the zombies were dope, and they brought up the big bads from the Resident Evils, which was fire too. But then it got all right, I understand. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're good. I'm
We can
good.
stop looking at it.
Yeah, I'm good. This next one, I brought it more like a comedy for you guys because we spoke about this one recently. Silent Hill.
Man. Okay. The game was good.
The
first
game was
movie,
fire.
Yeah.
The game
first
was
movie
fire.
was good. They should have never went with 2 and 3. That is the most garbage movies
Laz
that...
didn't even finish it. Guys, say your same spiel that you said.
Yeah, you can say it, Laz.
The unfortunate thing is that the only version of this that I got to see, and I don't know anything about the game, never got to play it, but the unfortunate thing is that the only version I got to see was absolute dog shit, nigga. This fucking shit did CGI on scenery. Like,
Which is crazy.
he's outside, the mountains are fake. The fuck?
Crazy.
That deterred me from watching the movie in its entirety. I'm gonna be quite frank with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that. I felt like they overdid all of that. Not only that, even the fight scene where he literally just put
the
the
bar,
two guys to fake punch each other. Yo, it looks so bad. You were like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think their budget all went into the poster for the movie.
I was gonna say because it couldn't be for the CGI.
No,
the CGI was fucking garbage.
The poster would make you think the movie is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Poster,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that poster looks badass. But yeah, trash.
But it was trash. I'll tell you that.
I would have rather watch a Mega Man movie than to watch that shit.
I mean, I'd watch a live action Mega
too.
Man movie.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And a Metroid movie too. I don't know if y'all remember. That's the original dude that looks like Master Chief. If you don't know who I'm talking about, look him up. Metroid. I promise you, he's the original. Familiar. And put him up on the screen so Jay can see him too.
Isn't that like the kid?
Metroid?
Mm-hmm. No, Mega Man's the kid with the...
This one?
Yep.
Oh, okay,
he's the OG original Master Chief, Baba.
Yeah,
I'm talking about he's an old school character.
Funny enough,
I would watch one of those too.
I don't think I've ever seen that game.
Let's just put that the character only moves this way. There's only left and right. There's no 3D on that shit.
The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I got to play was like that. It was fire.
Bobby, I have that shit downloaded on my PlayStation 5, just to let you know.
Fire.
I have that. It's, to this day, one of my favorite games.
Yep.
And since you brought it up, I'm going to bring it up so we can debate this fucking guy, Laz. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles should have stayed as a video game or have any of these live actions hit?
I'll let you start with that, Laz.
Well, the first one was a success because anybody I ask from that era will mention that was one of their favorite childhood movies.
Absolutely.
Right? Despite how bad the suits were, it was still...
Which they weren't.
How? They were not
horrible.
bad.
Bro, they were...
Laz, they were not.
Laz, listen, please. Guys.
You know what?
Listen.
Wait a minute.
Yo, cook this motherfucker in the comics.
Please do. Please do. Because those, for their era and the way they made those costumes were badass.
My brother.
They were tough.
You cannot tell me.
Watch him pull up some shit from Tubi.
You cannot tell me.
But that's
not even it. You see
what do you mean? This is the original. This is the original Ninja Turtles from 1990.
Put all of them on an image.
Brother, this is the original Ninja Turtle. Or am I tripping? Is this not the same movie we're talking about?
You fucking with us, Laz.
It's the original Ninja Turtle. That's the movie. Are we not talking about this movie?
I'm about to pull up a picture of my damn self. Put images, bitch.
the problem is you're probably looking at it now like, damn, is that really?
No, is that I like that? Right there. Go to the right there on top.
My brother, it's the same. It's the same movie. I'm.
Yeah, but you're looking at a.
Okay, because this looks better.
Yeah, press the top one now. Come on now, look at that. They look good, lads. You can't tell me those Ninja Turtles didn't look good for their era. You out your mind.
Not at all. But
no, lads.
That guy right there looks fire. You're not gonna tell me no. That guy right there, it looks like the actual Ninja Turtle, bro. Not that crackhead Leonardo.
I agree. But anyways, I'm not saying that the storyline and the movie wasn't good. It's a memorable movie.
Fire.
And it was a good movie. But I still think that when I look at this, I'm like, damn, this is crazy that as a child, when we watched this, we were like, this shit is the best movie out right now. Because this is bad compared to today's. And granted, I'm not giving it enough credit because this was in the fucking 90s. Come on now. But
of course you're not.
Those suits look horrible.
They don't.
In today's standards, they look horrible.
Guys, wait. In the comments, please give us the yes or no. We'll have to make this into a short. Yes or no, were the Ninja Turtles back in the day, their costumes were bad or not? Because they were not.
But he's saying that, but he wants to watch this shit right here. This right here, this motherfucker.
No, I never said that.
Saying that.
By the way, they look weird without the. Have y'all seen them without the thing?
He looks like you.
He's saying that guy looks better than this right here.
No,
are you kidding me, brother? Are you kidding me? Get out of here, bro.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, bro. No. Look. Come on, twin. Look at this, my boy. You really wanna debate that looks better? Stop it, bro. Stop it. And then you did say that movie was good. I remember you saying that. Trash.
Which one?
That fucking steroid using Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they had going on there.
You know, like I say,
the guy from Arrow, he played a good part.
Yeah. You know what I say about Spidey? About they're all different? Our Ninja Turtles will whip his Ninja Turtles' ass.
Absolutely. And the crack-headed ones, too, that they have animated now.
Yep. Our Ninja Turtles are the OGs.
Bad, bro. They look
I don't know which one's worse, the steroid ones or the crack-headed ones. They both look bad.
Well, they've openly admitted that all the recent Ninja Turtles were a bust.
Because they should go back to what we had.
Buddy, the crazy thing is somebody created a AI video of the Ninja Turtles. Bro, the shit, and it's just Raphael in this scene that I'm talking about. Bro, it looks 10 times better than what they've put out in the last 20 years. Easily.
Crazy work, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of disappointed in you for you saying that shit looked bad. Crazy. Crazy, brother. Crazy.
It does not. Once again, my Ninja Turtles will kick your Ninja Turtles butt all day.
Sure.
Every day.
Sure. And then, I do have one for you guys, and since this recently came out, Spider-Man.
And nothing has to be said there. I think everyone would agree that we are at probably the peak of Spider-Man movies right now.
Spider-Man always been on his peak. He's been the best hero ever.
No spoilers, right? Because I wouldn't spoil it for my boys, and I wouldn't spoil it for nobody. At least not yet. But if y'all watching Sunday's video, you're definitely getting spoilers. But the best Spider-Man movie that I've ever watched is Brand New Day. If you haven't watched it, it's actually, and I'm going to say it here, and I'm probably going to say it in our next video too. I retract every statement I've ever said about Spider-Man's completely. Tom Holland is Spider-Man. He is the GOAT. He is that fucking guy. He's the grand champ.
Don't piss Jay off.
Watched it. If you have
no, with this, I've always told Hydo, I like all the Spider-Man. Everybody that plays Spider-Man, I love them more because I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, but wait till he sees this one.
Until I see this movie, I have them by ranking, and Garfield's probably gonna go last place. I think he was there anyway, because they all are different Spider-Man. They all have different faces, they're all different.
Yeah. I retract everything I've said. Tom Holland's the GOAT, by far. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and follow, like, subscribe. And if you haven't yet, suck my scoop.
Yeah. Pop in, burn it like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shit.